What do these people think I am? That I could simply just begin streaming? That can't happen. It's illegal. People can't just do that. Me. Alright, so enough of that. Hello everybody, welcome to, Pokemon Yellow. I'm gonna take a sip of soda real quick. Welcome to Pokemon Yellow, the game where you too can have your wildest fantasies fulfilled by me. I will fulfill your fantasies right in front of you. Assuming that your fantasy is me talking to Officer Jenny. In trouble with the Rockets? How you doing, Mr. Chew? Oh, Mr. Chew's looking real happy. That's nice. That's exactly what I wanted from Mr. Chew. So, what's good with you? Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. That's no good. Let me know if the audio levels are good, because I feel like the game is very low. That cost me a bundle, indeed. So how's everyone's levels doing? I guess Shroomster should be up front. Shroomster could use the bulk. Hey, stay out! We've determined that Bertram 2 is a sex offender, so we can't like him anymore. Game volume's a bit low? Well, then I will adjust that. It's another 10%, that should be good. I just love Machop's massive overbite. It's great. It's wonderful. I like it. Take care. Ow. Well, Ho-Oh is a different kind of sex offender. Okay, realizing right now why I didn't want to bring Shroomster out. Yikes. Yeah, I don't really like yellow sprites, to be perfectly honest. Good fucking god, dude. How am I gonna get through Rock Tunnel? This gonna be nuts. Hello, Rinko! Yeah, I don't know. A lot of yellow sprites I actually really don't like. Because they're, like, stupid. Because they tried to get it too close to the official, or they tried to get it close to the official art, but they didn't do a good enough job. So they just look stupid. They don't look as charming as red and blue sprites, or even green sprites, and definitely not gold and silver if we're gonna go for, like, accurate-looking sprites. Cool, so now that we're dying to death, let's heal back up, Jesus. There's gonna be a theme in the stream, I can already feel it. We'll just be half dead. The entire time. Do I walk strong enough? Boo. Ha. Cool. Alright, no. I was trying to remember if we can get a bike. But, we can't do that yet. We ain't got no bike voucher. Mr. Chew, I don't... No! That's how it's gonna end! Thanos is gonna kill KECLEON. Boy, Square really knows how to advertise on my channel if they put a Kingdom Hearts one. That series that I've only ever talked about never LPing because it'll kill my channel. That's a really, really good trade. Oh my god. Wait, how early can you get a Cubone? That would be insane. You can have a fucking Machamp by this point. Oh my god. The whole reason I didn't want to use Machamp is because I figured I wouldn't be able to get it, but now it's like... I gotta rethink my team composition. Except I won't, but... My god. Made me... Oh, hey. Made me think for a second. And it's not like in Gen 2 where I could be holding an Everstone and they'll be like, haha, ips! Because I'm like, fuck you, asshole, that's bad. Die. Ha! You shot your string! You dirty boy. Shooting your string, shooting your string. It's your thing, I'm shooting my string. Yeah. Shroomster can handle these little baby bugs, because Shroomster's a big girl bug. Denise Shroomster McClang. Yeah, McClang. That's exactly what I was thinking about, James. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's not even funny. It's like, haha, oops. I didn't realize I had an Everstone, and it's like, you know what? Eat shit. No one likes you. No one appreciates what you've done. Wait, is he like beating his girlfriend? It's like, I'm doing this out of love. Leave me alone. I don't like that. Alright, well, I was about to say, Weepin' Bell Sprite. James, I swear to God. Weepin' Bell Sprite looks fine. But you can't really make Weepin' Bell look any better or worse. Weepin' Bell's such a simple design that there's really nothing you could do to... You know, I say that like they didn't manage to fuck Coughing up. Oh wait, now she's beating him! Boy, howdy. What a turn of events. Hey, lass, I heard if you give one of these to a guy in a tunnel, he'll give you his machoke. Oh my fucking god, Alright. Wait, that thing might kill me. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Neat. Oh, okay. Awesome. Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't expect that to go as badly as it did. My BDSM textbook never said this. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you just lost a Pokemon battle, buddy. And yeah, I say that, but like, my friend once, I beat him in a... Like, he had just beaten the league in Pokemon Pearl. And he was like, cool, buddy, let's have a Pokemon battle. And I beat him, and he's like, welp. And he restarted his entire... Like, he traded over all of his best Pokemon to me. And he's like, yeah, hold these. I have to restart my entire game. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, I can't have a loss on my record ever. And he restarted his entire game. And I want to say I beat him immediately after that again, but I didn't play him after that because I didn't want to waste his time like that. I don't think anyone played with him after that point. I also think he just didn't really care at that point either. I think the last thing he ever really played was Heart Gold, and even then I don't recall him ever... I caught Ho-Oh for him, I think. And, that was the last time I ever really heard him playing Pokemon. Yeah, kids are still, like, we're dumb as kids. I wouldn't have done that, but, you know. I'd replay Pearl because I like replaying Pearl. Not because I lost a single PvP match. Oh, fireworks. It's 4th of July after all. I'm like, what is this explosion right next to my house? Oh, what's that? Patriotism? Not in my good Christian neighborhood. I really hate this part because it's like, these guys have really strong Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's fireworks. Up the hill, however, I'd be concerned if they were gunshots. No, Mr. Chu's really, No, Mr. Chu doesn't agree with the Cantonian, orphan hunts. That's why he's, ferrying an orphan child. Oh my god, Parafusion in my good Christian video game? Awesome, a volunteer. Well, Nurse Joy is, like, really into, like, floppy dicks. Comic, if it's the 4th of July, what could we add to this stream? We could add a healthy dose of distrust to our government. You call it patriotism, I call it racism and ignoring the plights of the veterans. There's a reason I'm streaming on the 4th of July, because it's Wednesday. It had nothing to do with my my dislike for all this. Fortunately, Gust is still a normal type in this game, or else Shroomster would be dead. Not dead, but injured. Come on, Pidgey, take it to the... Oh. Take him to the crypt! No, Mr. Chu's having no sex. He just could if he wanted to. Well, no, he couldn't. His penis don't work. Not actually, you ran up to me, buddy. Yeah, Gust used to be normal type, Bite used to be normal type, that one's justified because there was no dark type, and Karate Chop used to be normal type. Which is, that one is stupid. I mean, Mr. Chu, like, is still... I didn't watch Zootopia. Did they just, like, shit on the floor in Zootopia? Or did they, like, have, like, animal toilets? I keep meaning to watch Zootopia, and I never did. I think one time I really intended to just open up Netflix and watch Zootopia, and I ended up watching The Prince of Egypt. No, fighting types got dicked in this game. Their best move is submission, and that hurts you. Whatever rules Zootopia follows is what rules Mr. Chu has to follow. Okay, so Mr. Chu goes to the bathroom. Denise shits on the ground because she just wants to really stick it to, They just want to stick it to, the man. But, Denise is an outlier. And, should not be, used as a representative of what everyone likes to believe in. I'm the fishing guru, my tits hurt. He gives you an old rod? I think it's the old rod by this point, but I don't want an old rod. If there was a super rod, I would try going... I really want to do a stream where I try to find a shiny shelter, but... Oh, Mr. Chu! That's... You slut. Oh my god. Well, that's nice. Mr. Chu found someone he can really, get inside. Get behind. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokeball. So, let me talk about this Rapidash that I am definitely fucking. Oh, I still had Go going. Go. There are no new spawns, or is it just this weird double, Anyway. And we get a bike voucher, so I can go get a bike whenever I want. So can they just, like, hand those out? No. He's fucking the horse. Rapidash is exclusively a sub. Alright, I just said that out loud. Yikes. We can bike away from our problems, but I have a better way. I'm here to get stronger and become longer. I always wish this one had, like, a little place to, like, sit and recover so I didn't have to go to the fucking, Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. I'll be happy to serve you anything. Less strong silent. It's me, less strong silent type. It's a rage comic. Do you think rage comics are popular in the Pokemon world? Oh, no, that Rapidash thing was not out of context. That was entirely in context. It's like the line between Pokemon and human is blurred in this version of Kanto, which is why the orphan hunts happen, because if a Pokemon and a human doesn't want you, you must have something wrong. Is the justification. My fucking god, Shroomster. All you do is sit there and die all day. So I gotta go back and heal you. I'm just gonna pump Shroomster up a couple levels, honestly. I think 24 ought to be fine for this thing's survivability. So, let's get the cheats going. There you... Oh, well, you're a Parasect now, and I accidentally skipped it. Well, you know how it goes. Fucking hell. I forgot what level... I thought it was 31. Off the top of my head, but I guess not. Hello, Poke Lover. Well, Denise is bigger now. I'd say Denise is actually good, but her best move is still Scratch, so... You know. Yeah, you ever eat so much candy you get a brain parasite? Could you imagine, like, if you were just eating candy one day and a fucking cordyceps started spurting out of your eyelid? Oh, TMOH, what do we do with you? Which one are you? Body Slam! Haha! I planned out everyone's movesets, and Shroomster's gonna get some good stuff this one. So time to test out the real power of Shroomster. Ding! This sprite looks silly. Quickly slam your body. Everybody! Slam your body. Shroomster's back. Alright! There we go. That's oh. I was gonna say, that's the power I've been searching for. You want to talk about Scratch? If I was playing this on a legit copy, I would absolutely bring this team over to Stadium. Because I own Stadium. Though I don't own the thing you plug in to play Stadium. I demand that you fuck off. Yeah, Shroomster is the mushroom, Denise is the mushroom dealer. Jigglypuff looks scary, or Wigglytuff. Sorry. It's not colored in, so it's just like, I'm here. I don't trust Project 64. Last time I tried to use it, it had like adware on it, and I'm like, whoa, fuck off, buddy. So I don't do any N64 emulation because every emulator I found for it either doesn't work or is really sketchy. Otherwise, absolutely, I would love to do some stadium stuff. With this awful team of mine. Plus, then Stadium fixed all the glitches from Gen 1. Like half of this team's, composition only works because Gen 1 is such a buggy shit for me. Well, yeah, if I was gonna download VC games with Wii Homebrew, I would just, because I own Stadium physically, I just, you know. I'd have to find a way to get this save onto a... I don't know, I could try something. If the viewers want it. I forgot I had a... When my mom bought a new laptop, she didn't get rid of her old one, so... Since she's not using that, I could use that one to test out Project 64 again and see if maybe I just got a bad... I swear I got it from their website in adware. So I'm going to see if my other go-to site has a clean version. It's Growlithe. Growlithe looks more like a bear in this sprite. Y'all can see it, right? Like the ears are just a shade too Ursine. .hack sign. .jpeg. Don't hurt my fucking animal. Yeah, it's like a bear cub. That's not what it's supposed to be. Shit. I don't know. I'll test it out on the other laptop and see if maybe I just got a really bum one. Oh my god. Come on, get a crit. Or die, that's also cool. I'm playing around with ice cubes because it is very fucking hot in this house. Haha, yeet! You killed my only friends! Oh no! Yeah, everyone spam the bear emoji and we'll all have a good fun time. How you feeling, Mr. Chew? I actually don't even have any pills to pop. I just, the only thing I take on a frequent basis is gummy multivitamins because they're a delicious way to start my morning. I mean, I can check again. Like, I'll give it another look through because there are things that I do want to show from the N64, but I can't because of that. So I'd love the opportunity to actually get to show off some stuff. Because I did kind of want to do an Ocarina of Time series. That'd be a fun stream. Lazy, go back and buy gummy vitamins. No, I love gummy vitamins. They're the, I am le chef. They'd never do this in a modern day Pokemon game. I love it. Gummy vitamins are the best way to go about it. Like, if you get, like, cheap vitamins, they don't have, like, a smooth coating, so it's a bitch and a half to swallow. Because, like, I had some zinc supplements, for, like, post-surgery stuff, and, like, they weren't coated right, so I couldn't even swallow them with water. and they just start dissolving in my mouth, and I have to spit them out, and I have to get another one, and I hated them, so I just stopped taking those zinc supplements when I was supposed to. Before I was supposed to. We were actually talking about it in my pals and I's Discord, that the N64 had actually very, very little I would choose to replay on a frequent basis. Like, oh my god, is it about to storm? The skies just got really gray. Like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are the only games on the N64 I would reliably go back to. And even then, I'd probably choose to play Ocarina of Time 3D more than anything else. Majora's Mask 3D seems actually a lot different, so I'd argue they're two entirely different versions. Or two entirely different games at that point. See, I love Tentacruel Sprite here because he's like, I solemnly swear, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, like, pretty much everything in the N64 has a better version somewhere else. Like, Ocarina of Time 3D, Majora's Mask 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, Super Mario Sunshine. Don't play Super Mario 64, kids. It's not good. Or no, it's... I don't know. I do not like Super Mario 64 at all. It's fun for, like, the first few levels, and then, like, after, like, halfway through, like, the second burst of stages, I don't like it. Smash 64 is so hard to go back to. Like, I get it's got, like, a really... It's still got a really strong following, but... It's really hard for me to go back to Smash 64. I was never good at Smash 64. I liked it a lot as a kid. But, I don't know. Like, after I played Melee, I realized I was never going back. I mean, Pokemon Stadium is one, but now it's just like, the main games look pretty much just as good as Stadium ever could, so... The only reason I'd ever go back is for the, those delicious, delicious Nintendo 64 3D models. I'm so looking forward to Smash Infinite, holy crap. I'll probably do some streams of that. I know people asked me to do some streams, so why not? I'll give the people what they want. Yeah, I played Smash 64 a lot for a long time, and I wanted to buy a Nintendo 64 when I was young just to play it. Did I say Infinite again? Why do I keep doing that? Ah! There he is. The boy. Am I Zen Firebird? No, I legitimately have no idea why I want to call it Smash Infinite so bad. Because I don't even think there's like an... Like, what other games go by Infinite? Is it like Doom and Halo Infinite or something? I don't play Doom or Halo. Why do I want to call this Infinite so bad? Hello, La Brouhaha! What a fun name that is. Bioshock Infinite. Sonic Infinite, Marvel Infinite. Yeah, I think it's because... It's gotta be because of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which I also never played, but I follow a couple people who are really into the fighting game scene. So I have no idea why, for the love of God, I want to call this Smash Bros. Infinite so bad, but it keeps happening. We are one level away from getting Thunderbolt. Yeah, I heard Infinite was not well received. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. But I'm not good at fighting games anyway, so ultimately, or should I say infinitely? Who cares? A Voltorb. All right. I said I don't like the Pokemon Yellow sprites much. This is probably an objectively perfect Voltorb sprite. Oh, dearie me. Good thing we had just enough to survive. God, I hate that. Oh! My god, we're just going right for this. We are on a boat, you terrorist. This dude legitimately just committed an act of terrorism on a fucking boat. Can you believe this? My god. Excuse me. Your steel type isn't ready yet. The Nidoking is named Rebecca because his name is Rebecca. His mom named him that. One Max Ether. What about you, old man? What about you, younger man? There's a lot less battles on the SSN than I remember. I don't have time to spam these. God, I might as well use them. Just QOL, baby. Just QOL. I think that was vaguely in line with Rebecca's origin story. But no, Mr. Chu's feelings towards Rebecca are not at all sexual. This is purely a relationship of, like a professional business relationship. A Ponyta? Ha. Ha. What an awful spot. I mean, look at that! That's unfinished!
I am horse. I am a horse, of course.
Well, Mr. Chu doesn't want a kid. Mr. Chu doesn't even want to fuck. I never saw you at the party. I'm invisible. You see, this is some Mother Jirachi shit. I don't know why the red, like, eyes are such a common feature within quote-unquote cute Pokemon. Nice disable. Mr. Chu just wants to forget. He's weary of this world. She really does look like Sailor Mars. Oh my god. I never put 2 and 2 together there. Oh yay, rare candy. Not like I already have 1,000 like that. Hello, small child. Two exclamation points. This guy's really excited about this. Hello, ladies. How are you doing? What are you two doing? Like, this doesn't look like a comfortable standing arrangement. Though really, if we think about it, like, what is this setup for this room? They have 2 windows. I'm assuming this is a desk with a cup of coffee on it. A single bed for 2 women. And, I'm assuming this is like a bar stool. So, like, are these 2 really just having a staring contest? If I'm not mistaken, that's where, I think the rival's gonna pop up here. It's him! Dickweed. It's Broly! Great, now he's French too. What was the French dub of the Broly movie like? Thanks for the tutorial. I'm a big, strong Spearow. Ah. Oh god, electric types. My cat is sleeping next to me as well. He got a little heat sick today, so. Plus, we think the food we were giving him, he's allergic to because he's been having some really, he's been having a lot of stomach problems and he's been throwing up. So, but we've noticed he's only been doing it with this food that we're giving him. And then he sat in my mom's room all day. My mom's room got way too hot today, so we're like, oh fuck. So now he's been chilling in my room where it is icy cool, and he is fast asleep, and he's eating dry food. So he's much better. Sigma is safe. And we're going to, gonna get some new food. Alright, Shroomster. Meanwhile, fucking hell, that might actually be the worst voice crack I've had in my channel ever. Holy crap. Meanwhile, Leaf is eating just fine. It's just tearing this shit down. Eevee. Come on, Rebecca, take it to the fridge. I don't even think my voice cracked that hard when I was going through puberty. It really was one hell of a crack. I mean, that's exactly what it was, Lacey. Meanwhile, KECLEON defeated Broly. Thanks for the money, Jackweed. Just a seasick old man. Now, it's when I talk a lot, because I don't... Contrary to how much I talk during streams, I don't talk much when I'm at home. There are probably some days that I won't talk at all. So, if I'm not recording or talking with you guys, talking on stream or with Sages and the crew, sometimes I don't talk, so my voice gets a little creaky. You wanna see my cut technique? I'll fucking murder you right here, Scrub Lord. Oh, jeez, that's really bad, Otto. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for the cut, HM loser. Fucking slit your throat? Swear to God. You gotta teach it to someone, so, There's one party member I know we're gonna get later that I know I'd like to give it to. But, we're not gonna get them until after we need cut, so... Though I guess we don't have to fight Lieutenant Surge right now. We could just do this really out of order and just not bother with Surge right now. You know what? Let's do that. Let's handle this in a really weird way. Because I think you can handle, like, gyms 3 through 7 in... Okay, maybe not 3 through 7, but, like, 3 through 6 in just about any order you want. And I remember one time I was doing a Pokemon Red, Pokemon Red Nuzlocke, and I got all the way to the end, and they're like, yeah, you can't go any farther, and I realized that I forgot to beat Sabrina. Yeah, we're not gonna look at the truck, guys. There's a truck, it don't do nothing, so fuck it. really like the Game Boy aesthetic. If I knew how to program games, I would almost 100% like make Game Boy and Game Boy Color aesthetic RPGs. Just 'cause I love them so much. The Mew truck doesn't exist and you've never seen it. I remember when Mew came out in Go, a lot of people were like ARing him under trucks. I'm like, haha, that is fucking funny. Can you get the Game Boy type aesthetic with RPG Maker? Because I would absolutely love to do that. You just need a pixel artist. Well, there's the rub. I'd have to pay someone for that, and I guess we ain't got the money for that. What kind of Pokemon can we find here? Pidgey, Pidgey. What kind of Pokemon can we find? Fuck. I mean, just my main issue with everything is like I would prefer to do things solo because I don't have the money to commission people, which is why I have like a lot of fan art I want to make, but I never end up doing it because I really should be paying artists because they need it, and I can't afford to pay artists. I'm just really bad at art. I'm holding down the speed up key just to get through stupid fights that I don't care much about. Wonderful, Lazy. Thank you kindly. Ooh, critical hit. Well, I'm asleep, so it's time to get our next party member, babe. Try again. Try again. Hey, we did it. I like how it looks like he's poking himself in the eye. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it has eaten in the past. That's creepy. Okay, probably not. Not Molesto the Clown, so, actually, yeah. Cool. So now Molesto the Clown is on our squad. So time to, get him up to speed. Mr. Chu has to keep a close eye on KECLEON because, he does not trust Drowsy as far as he can throw him. Alright, well, time to actually get this guy up to speed, so cheat list. Ah! I really don't remember when Drowsy evolved, so I should probably be a little careful around this part. Headbutt. Ah! I guess I don't need... No, Disable's useless in this game. It's too random. Yeah, no, I see way too much for exposure type shit. If I'm gonna have someone make me fan art, I'd vastly prefer to pay them. It's also why I don't like want to take like too many like donations from people, because it's like, no, dude, you paid for that. You paid for this object. If I'm going to take it from you, I'd like to pay you for it. Level 26. Okay. Radsky. Cheating at Pokemon? Why? Because no one wants to watch me grind. Grinding in yellow would be such a boring stream. I can do it different ways, my pal. See how confusion do. Alright. One sleepy clown. One sleepy clown, and he carries my bananas. I like how Horsey just wants to nope out of this bullshit. He's like, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's like in my field, like there's a lot of freelancing things, so I don't want to like one of the last days we were in class, my teacher, my professor rather, spent the entire hour and a half teaching us how to ensure we get paid what we deserve to be paid, and how to avoid getting screwed out in case people just straight up ignore contracts or whatnot. And it was a very, very useful class. I have my notes for it as well. I love how the engineer is just Brock with a fun helmet on it. Yeah, if you can throw someone very far, you can... Well, no, because that means, like, children... Because you can throw a child decently far, but you also shouldn't trust a child because they have no concept of anything besides self-preservation. Yeah, viewers, if you're in any field that's, like, a lot of, like, freelancing and whatnot, be sure, like, you know, be sure you know how to protect yourself as well as possible. Because people are fucking dickwads and are going to try to take advantage of you as much as possible, so make sure that you are safe. Because you deserve the best, because you're the one bringing joy into this world. Don't let people do that, do you? Oh no! The clown fucking died. If you're a freelancer. Yeah, always have your condom on. Whoa, he's Sparkplug. My wife left me 3 years ago. I think the fireworks are going off now. Or someone's getting just absolutely fucking obliterated with a gun next to me. Oh, I've never actually had fondue. We had, like, chocolate fondue. Yeah, it's like the Spaghetti-O Vagina projects. Wear your female condoms for that. Let's go, but don't cheat. That wasn't a cheat. Cause baby, they're a firework. Come on, let your father twerk. That's all the people asking questions about. But yeah, chocolate fondue I've had, because I go to Golden Corral sometimes, and they have the chocolate Wonderfall. And it's like really shitty chocolate, so I never dip anything in it. I actually like Nidorino Sprite here. Its eye is very beautiful. Oh, last year the clown leveled up. Get big now, buddy. Too young, too young! This makes the clown grow larger! Sigma leave or did Leaf walk in? Spooky! I guess this is how I'm gonna get through Rock Tunnel. I'm just gonna have to entirely rely on the clown. Yeah, that should be fun. I have one of these weird TMs. You think the clown can learn waterfalls? I mean, here, Rebecca, learn water gun. No, wait, no, I determined that you didn't need water gun. Then again, no one else can learn it, so this team's just gonna go to waste otherwise. Any plan that relies on a clown is not a reliable plan. What are you talking about? It works out great in Dragon Warrior 3. Because the Jester class is the only class that can become a sage without needing the Book of Satori. Rebecca's... Do not lewd Rebecca. No, Rebecca... Yeah, no, Rebecca fucks. Rebecca has no concept of lovemaking. It's just brutal fucking. But as a result, Rebecca's never held, like, a strong, like, intimate relationship. Because everyone just uses Rebecca for their massive fucking, king cock. Wait, can Hypno not learn Psyche? Well, I mean, no one else can learn Psyche through the TM, so I'll just teach it through the TM, if need be. Because I don't... Yeah, no, none of my other party members can learn Psychic. That's one of the decent things about the shitty move pools in Gen 1, is that, having one Pokemon of each means niches are very well covered. Like, I don't need to worry about Electric-type coverage, because I've got Mr. Chew. Rebecca's the Generalist. I got my Psychic coverage with the Clown. And Knave and a Bear. And Shroomster is, Actually, Shroomster and a Pokemon I'm gonna get later fill a vaguely similar role, so it's gonna be interesting to see which one ends up being the most useful. Actually, we don't even need to do all this bullshit, because we have Cut! Oh, we forgot to actually have to... Niches, niche, maybe, is that... I don't even care, I'll pronounce it as I please. Oh, wait, no, we didn't teach it. Oh, wait, we need Cut to go further in the game. Shit. Oh, well. I think you can actually forget, HM moves through, No, you can't. I don't think you can put them in the daycare. Well, fuck it. Moveset's looking close to how I want it anyway. It's really just Body Slam and Swords Dance is what I'm going to want for it. That's really all I'm going to use it for. The Clown's backstory, it's too obvious to say a convicted sex offender, right? Well, another cliches for a reason. The Clown's a convicted sex offender. And mass murderer. Like, has committed a disgusting amount of crimes. But since also ferrying an orphan is a crime punishable by death in this, a crime punishable by death in, Kanto. It's a messed up society where adopting an orphan in this society is just as bad as murdering. So, he's the only person that would actually hang out with Mr. Chew, besides his very loyal friends. Like, this is a ragtag group of, like, criminals in this, realm. Actually, no, I like that better. That's actually, no, that's way better, Mega Superior, dude. People think he's a sex offender, but, the truth is he found someone, like, mid-molestation and killed them, but the cops thought they were the one who did it, and then also killed, and they're like, alright, well, you're going to jail. So he ran away, and, no one believes that he's not a sex offender and murderer, so now he's trying to clear his name, but Mr. Chew is like, dude, we believe you, and now he's traveling with Mr. Chew. What are we, some kind of... Yeah, this is Suicide Squad demastered. All the clan wanted to do was, Make kids happy. That's why he dresses up as a clown, because he's like, ha, look, the funny clown. But, you know, making orphans happy is also a crime here, so, you know. Well, I really wish that didn't happen, because do I have an antidote on me? I don't. Who wants HP up? Have more HP. Yeah, so that's the plot. And we got 2 more Mon coming up. Two more pocket monsters. To join us on our ragtag group. I was gonna call this episode, or this session, what was it? KECLEON to Mr. Chu no Kimyen Naboken. Because, you know, Mr. Chu and KECLEON's Bizarre Adventure. Look at that. An old man. Mr. Chu is mid-jump. KECLEON's Quasi-Kanto quest. I feel like Rebecca's probably gonna need the juice more. I was bored, eh? Hey, Lazy, it's some Canadian, Oh, Space Invader, come on, you're better than that. It's a Canadian representation. Double kick, double kick. If you want to be smart, you watch Morty and Rick. 3,000 IQ. For me and for you. Son of a bitch, man. Soak him! Get him moist! Let's go for a rip, get a twofer, and get dickered, eh? So what, that was actually Lazy. She gave me, a voice clip of herself saying the Canadian anthem, which is, oh, Canada, poutine, eh? Isn't low-hanging stereotype jokes funny? Can't you just not get enough of those? Moist. Come on, dude. No, it's like that one guy, when we were, Sages, Kish, Trev, and I were all doing a Yokai Watch on his channel. The Yellow Ampharos, who was one of my favorite commenters ever, every single episode, he'd be one of the first people to comment, and he'd just say moist. And I loved that. And it got to the point where I named an Ampharos in a game I had, in a Pokemon, like, run I had later. I named the Ampharos Moist. And it was lovely. Onyx's sprite is really good in Yellow, I'd say. Though, you can't really fuck up Onyx's sprite. Has there been a bad Onyx sprite? I don't think so. It's rocks in a line. How do you fuck that up? I don't know, like, you can just feel moist. Let me rephrase that. Moist is one of those words that, like, when you say it, you can, like, you can almost taste it. Mega Superior Dude put it, and NRL put it really well. You can... It's like the word slut. Like, it just feels... Like, you can feel it when you say it. You can taste it. Well, Fire Red and Leaf Green fucked everything up, so... Oh! Oh, boy, that is a little much for a baby Sandshrew to have. Fucking yikes, dude. What's all that about? My Sandshrew lost. My Sandshrew can't lose. What do you got, Bug Catcher? A Beedra. Oh, that's that. Now that's a good sprite too, I'd say. So let's use Thrash. I really like Mega Beedrill. That is one of my favorite. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Mega Beedrill is one of my favorite megas. I like it a lot. I think it's cute. It makes me want to scoot. You moist slut. Bitches love it. It was a similar thing. I had summer school once in the summer of 2011. And, like, we were looking up words for, like, an essay we had, or, like, a story we had to write, me and my one pal that was there. And, we found the word pulchritudinous means beautiful, or something similar to that. This is for TM Teleport, so I don't want to fill up my inventory. Pulchritudinous means beautiful, and roomy, like R-H-E-U-M-Y, means like mucusy. So, like, we made up the description for like, for some dirty talk. We'd be like, your pulchritudinous roomy vagina. And we determined that was probably the worst thing a human could say to another in a sexual connotation. So another thing I used to do, we try to come up with really, like, gross, like, descriptions for like, sexual organs. Because there's no way to make a penis and vagina or any of their variants sound sexy. It really is, isn't it, Nero? So, like, we were trying to come up with, like, even, like, worse terms, and the best I got was spicy moisture tunnel, and that one didn't really get anyone. Like, that's like tangy moisture tunnel would be worse. It's hard to say. What do you think is worse, spicy or tangy? But the absolute worst one we got, more stories from my ex. Actually, never mind. Probably shouldn't be saying that story out loud. So, moving on. What are some gross terms that you guys have, heard? Shroomster needs the EXP. I mean, no one needs the EXP. If we really think about it, video games don't exist and you've never seen one. I have infinite rare candies. Who really needs the EXPs? I gotta hear PG terms for it. Oh hey look, it's the creepily realistic Meowth eyes. I found the best example, like specifically for vagina, is just you go as blunt as possible. Just say, "Oh baby, you're teasing my hole," because I guarantee you, no one wants to hear that mid. No one wants to hear that during. Like, you're filling my hole so sufficiently. You know what I just realized I forgot to grab? The Flash HM. Son of a bitch. Do you think I can make it through without Flash? Let's give that a shot. How bad could it be? No, I always forget about Flash. Because it's in such a weird place. Well, YOLO. Alright, let's see how this pans out, kids. I'm sure, might be— oh my fucking god, that one's Meat Tunnel. Ah, no, that trick doesn't work on the emulator. Oh, I really wish I had a repel. Goof juice. Huh? Goof troop. Always stick together. Goof juice. Oh, fuck. I mean, we can see the ladders, so that shouldn't be too hard to advance, right? Bug juice. Yeah, I don't get why people think negging is like an actual, like, effective way to get anyone to sleep with you. Because, like, no one's gonna be like, oh, hey, you called me stupid, but you're sexually into me. That must mean you actually think I'm worth something? Like, anyone who falls for that is someone that you probably didn't need to work all that hard to sleep with anyway, so... Oh. Could you imagine someone just walking up to you in this dark-ass tunnel and just goes, "Sometimes when I'm home alone, I like to draw Pokemon." Ooh, that hurt. That was most of my HP. Oh my god, I forgot to turn that cheat off. I really like... Gatorade is actually one of my favorite drinks. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's tasty and sweet. I don't often come here, but I will fight. That's scary! I just call it Gatorade. I just get cool blue Gatorade and I drink it and it's tasty. I can't believe I just got slow poked in a dark tunnel. I don't know. I don't know. No, I actually don't like Powerade. When I was in middle school, it has some sugar. Like a big bottle of Gatorade is 200 calories, and I honestly think that is one of the best calorie deals you can go for, because that is a lot of fucking liquid for 200 calories. And it tastes really good too, so... And it's honestly pretty cheap. You get a lot of Gatorade for $1. So, like, if I go down to the dollar store, like, I'll pick up a Gatorade, because if I'm going to the dollar store, chances are I walk to the dollar store, so I'm sweating my tits off. So, why not, you know? I was gonna complain about water gun not having the oomph I needed to, but this is also a non-stab water gun coming off of a Nidoking, so... Well, that's that. Oh yeah, Gatorade's a lifesaver when you're sick. Like, I got food poisoning like October and then January, and Gatorade was there for me when no one else was. What do you even dip into like cheese fondue? Is it like meat or is it like bread? What does one put into cheese fondue? I'm thinking shrimp for some reason, but I also feel like cheesy shrimp doesn't sound amazing. But then, like, shrimp Alfredo is basically just cheese and, like, a dairy sauce, so... Dairy sauce sounds... That's another gross sex term. Baby, I'm gonna give you my dairy sauce! When I get really drunk, I like to have ramen on hand. Keep that in mind, viewers. If you intend to do a lot of drinking, olive oil, just dip olive oil into fondue. Chicken, shrimp steak, mushroom. That sounds pretty good. The chicken, I'd definitely go for. Some cheesy chicken, some broccoli. Oh my god. But like I said, viewers, when you're getting ready to drink, especially for the first time, I recommend having ramen on hand. ramen and, like, a bunch of fucking water. And I've managed to avoid hangovers even when I get really smashed. So I remember when I was, about to tell you an illegal story, kid, so, don't tell anyone. I was, how old was I? It was 2013. So I was 17, and, went over to a friend's house, and they're like, you know, hey, we're gonna drink. I'm like, yum. That's it. That's the story. No, I'm kidding. And he's like, hey, let's go over to this girl's house. I'm like, oh, hey, that's something. She's my ex. One of them. And I'm like, this is gonna be awkward, but whatever. So we go there. We have a really nice time, and we get drunk. And like we're destroyed. Like, and my one pal is like, hey, lady, make me some ramen. She's like, alright. So she just makes some, like, minute, like, ramen. I'm like, okay, cool. And so he just completely ignores it. He's like, I don't want this. And she's like, alright. So she's like, Adam, you want to split this? I'm like, sure. That sounds great. So, it was the first time I'd ever used, chopsticks on, something outside of what my grandmother taught me. Because my grandmother taught me to use chopsticks by taking 2 sticks and picking up a cigarette lighter. And, this was the first time I had actually tried to use it on food. And I was drunk. And it was a really nice time. I look back fondly on that night. That was over 5 years ago. Holy shit. But drinking's fun with pals. I don't like drinking, like, don't drink solo. Like, don't get drunk solo. It's not fun. Like, I'll drink on streams, or if I'm talking with, like, Sages and Kish, because that's technically being with friends. But, like, if I've gotten drunk solo with, like, absolutely no one else once. And that was, it was 2 years ago. And all I did during it was, I got this really incredibly strong urge to play checkers. So I found this checkers AI. And I'm like, cool, I'm gonna play checkers against this AI. And I'm really drunk. And, like, of course the AI is going to make objectively perfect plays. So I'm like, haha, this is gonna be fun. And this checkers AI is just beating my ass to the curb like 24/7. And I'm getting really, like, I'm a really happy drunk. But, like, that was, I was, like, losing my goddamn mind with, like, anger. I'm like, let me win, you stupid AI! And I went to bed really pissed off. Let me tell you, getting drunk with the spins isn't fun. Or trying to go to sleep with the spins is really, really not a fun time. So, don't drink alone, kids. It's not as fun as you think it's going to be. I think, our current arrangement, me and my pal, because he's the only one I ever really get drunk with nowadays, my one pal, and, we watch anime and have political talks. Because it's a lot easier to talk, political when you are drunk. Though I vastly prefer the anime parts, and I wish we would stop talking political. Yeah, I've only puked once from being drunk, and that was the very first time, and, I got drunk off vodka and Kool-Aid, so when I puked all over my friend's carpet, it left a permanent, and I do mean permanent, purple stain, and I am not allowed back in his house. So that's something. And are we done? Like, I hate how deep Rock Tunnel is. See, this line makes more sense now that I don't have Flash. Well, this stream's been going on longer than I thought it would, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. Milena. I'm assuming that's how I pronounce your name. It's like Helena, but with an N. Unless it's not, in which case I look like a diggity damn fool. Wake up, clown! How do you know? That means she was feeling around on my belt. Or, you know, she could have just heard us fighting in the other room. Is Smile Dog in here? Is this... I thought that was like water, and I'm like, that can't be water. No, I try not to talk about politics too much on the channel because no one wants to come here to talk politics. We had someone do it in the Persona Q streams, and he got really belligerent with it, so I had to boot him out.
Ah!
Hey, we're free! I made it through without Flash! Nice! Awesome! Fucking fantastic, dude. Lit. I'm feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. I think that's actually the easiest time I've had in Rock Tunnel. You really just don't need Flash for Rock Tunnel. Awesome. I think it's also easier when I can speed up and get just through it quicker. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, politics is... It's just not a fun discussion. Like, sometimes it has to be had, but... We're here to have fun, kid. This is an eyesore. Ugh. Why... This game's palette is so, like, blaring.
Big yawn.
Yeah, I don't think there were any items in Rock Tunnel I really needed. There's nothing we can do here. We're gonna have to come back here anyway, so I'm just not gonna bother. No! Chansey is probably just gonna be a little too much effort to be able to reliably swing in this one. What's a cute, round, fluffy Pokemon? Is it Claffery? Why am I using Thundershock? Haha, big spoopy. I'm a rambling, gambling dude. Hell Lilo and Stitch 2 for the Sega Genesis. I should probably actually stop skipping through all these fights, because, I mean, this is most of the game, and I'm just skipping through it. And that's just no fun, kids. So they do that with I did that with Emerald, so what's the diff? I like a Grimer sprite in this game, but I think Muck sprite looks stupid in yellow. Like, not like bad, not like stupid and like it's poorly designed, like some people think that the Golbat sprite is, but it's just dumb. Hey, I get to show it off. Look at how dumb this Muck sprite is. He just looks like a skid. And he's barely bigger than Grimer. He's barely changed from Grimer. He's just a little angrier. I was really hoping this Swablu would be shiny and go, but lo and behind, it was not. Pikachu's quick attack was disabled. Oh no. Muck spelled backwards is come. Oh no, Niorelli, I totally think that there's like there's merit in discussing it. I just, in this specific scenario of we're just trying to have fun in a stream, I don't want to like start shit, you know. James, if I get a Grimer, I'm... You know what? No, I haven't. I just hatched an Alolan Grimer in Go earlier. I'm gonna name it Jizzfuck. I name my Shuppet Cumrag. Because I was so mad at it. And then I was like, ha. I was in a Skype call with Kish and I named it Cumrag. I'm like, you think anyone else has done it? And I found a 4chan post where they were like, yeah, dude, every time I get a Shuppet, I name it Cumrag. And I'm like, oh. Am I among my people? Like, I mean, look me in the eyes and tell me you wouldn't wipe your jizz up on Shuppet. I'm not gonna... Don't jizz on your mattress, that's gross. Get a towel. I can't believe I got to die in the corner with Mr. Chew. How you feeling, baby? You doing alright? Oh, Mr. Chew is sad. Poor baby. Now, Coffee's just here for a good time. He's like, haha, nice! It's me, Coughing, from the video game. I like Nidoran, so I collect them. I just had to get Mr. Chew back, baby. He's our legal guardian. I can't just leave him dead. Well, not our illegal guardian, because, you know, the Cantonian orphan purges. Please don't poison me. Thank you. Coffee's probably a moderator in our wholesome memes. This is a silly sprite. Brr. Because Coffee wants to have fun. Like, if you tripped, Coffee would float over and, like, ask you to, like, put a shoulder on him, and then he'd float you over to a hospital or something. And then he'd buy you a stick of gum. Just one. I mean, can you even buy single sticks of gum? I'm sure you're able to buy a single stick of gum somewhere. I mean, we can't hear the noise on your end, Yankee Gal. Oh dear. I'm trying to readjust myself. It's really hot in here. Favorite gen? 4th. Love me some 4th gen. Or, let me rephrase that. I like Diamond, Pearl, Heart, Gold, and Soul Silver. That's, I don't want Platinum to get any ideas. You know, if, like, everyone in the stream chat could be her... I'm gonna stream Platinum, I just don't like Platinum. At all. Black and White is really good, too. Fifth gen in general is just a really, really consistent gen. Yeah, I don't know. Platinum's changes I didn't think were worth $35, and then I hate what they did to the sprites, and I really hate how the translation feels so lifeless compared to Diamond and Pearl. The distortion world was so stupid Oh my god! Well, I'm gonna play Platinum. That one's gonna happen. That one's actually gonna happen soon. As soon as Blue Rescue Team finishes, there's gonna be like a month of Persona Q streams. And, no, that's the thing. I wish I could get lost in the distortion world, but how does one get lost in a straight line that just looks vaguely pretty? It was such a stupid, like, waste of time. I hated the distortion world so much. It was dumb and it was stupid. I mean, 5th gen are gonna technically get 2 streams because, if kids can get lost in a straight line, maybe they deserved it. It's like the Louis C.K. peanut bit, where it's like, yeah, it's tragic the kids die of peanut allergies, but, you know, just... he said it way funnier, but... It's kind of like the same way Ultra Sun and Moon is like, oh yeah, go to the Ultra Megalopolis, and it's just a straight line to Ultra Necrozma. Black and White 2 basically feels like if the Kanto section in Gold and Silver and Crystal got its full game, and I really like it. It's such a cozy game. I did an LP of Black version when I first started out on YouTube. Well, it was a couple months after I got into YouTube. So I'm gonna be doing a White stream and then a White 2 stream. I could go on for hours about why Final Fantasy XIII is my favorite, but we're not gonna get into that one. Fucking yikes. People think I'm crazy when I defend that game. I mean, Ultra Sun and Moon are the first Pokemon games I didn't buy because I was so disappointed by them. Now, the coin case is to the bottom, right? There will never be a Final Fantasy stream. Like, I like most Final Fantasies. I can't believe the Game Corner is a conversion camp. Oh, Mom's vacuuming. I thought something went wrong. 6 is really fun. 6 is probably my second favorite. That's such a toss-up between 6 and 7, honestly. I want to buy coins, please. Oh, wait, we have to do it. Let me check how many times I'm gonna have to buy it. Because I'm not dealing with those slots, I'm so bad at them. 8's really good. 8 is fantastic. I love 8 so much. Nope, don't want that. I think the only... Like, 'cause I don't like 2. 2 barely functions as a game, and the Saga series does it better. 3's a little hard to go back to. I don't think 3's very interesting. I don't like 4 too much. Like, 4 is probably the best Final Fantasy to start out with, but it's so hard for me to go back to. And, 5 is one of the ones I haven't beaten. I got through the first dungeon of 5, I think, and I just gave up. 6 is fantastic. 7 is amazing. 8's really good. I really don't like 9. Yay. 10's pretty good. I heard 11 was fine. I love 12. I love 13. I didn't actually come up with a name for Vulpix. I have names for everyone else except Vulpix, and I kept thinking, oh, I'll come up with one before the stream start. So what am I gonna name KECLEON? Floofy? Blue Buffalo. I like that one a lot. Firefly. Oh no, I remember what I was gonna name it. Don't look it up, viewers. Cool. So let's get Con Kid up to speed. Let me check something real. I need to know when Vulpix learns everything it needs to know. If I'm not mistaken, 35 is when it learns Flamethrower. Yeah, so 35 is when I'll evolve it, but for now, let's just get it up to let's get it up to 28. Confuse Ray! I said not to look it up, and what's the first thing you do? You look it up. It's a hentai artist. So, that's, this is just legitimately the artist. Like, no backstory. It just fell into, the artist accidentally fell into a portal and became a Vulpix. Yeah, it's just hentai, because I know some of you aren't 18 yet, so. Konkit's an artist who draws, very attractive women. I like a lot of his works. Why a Vulpix? Because its Japanese name is, what's its Japanese name? Rokan. Because Kon, let me see. Con Grudge or Kitsune? Con, the sound foxes make. See, I'm not stupid. Well, it said Cinnabar Mansion, and I'm like, that's not the case. The evolutionary stones are on this in here, right? First, let's just dump some shit we're never gonna need. Like, we don't need this. That was Razorwind, right? We don't need that. $45, I think we might need... This one's Dig, yeah? I meant to give someone Dig, but I guess I don't need to. Alright, some of the stuff I'm just gonna need to dump off later. Alright, what are you? Thunderwave! I don't need you, so I can sell you. Bubble Beam! I mean, I can just replace, Foxes can dig, but I think I'm gonna give that one to Rebecca as well. Just until, we get the TM for Earthquake. No, I don't actually know the Pokeball glitch. Or Pokédoll glitch, rather. Oh, Rebecca can't learn Dig, wow. Okay, well then Shroomster needs the coverage more. Shit. No? Yes, this works. This works. No, it doesn't. Shit! Ah, fuck! I'll probably just end up getting rid of Dig. Cool. Alright, now who the fuck sells, That's actually been an idea of mine for a long time, James. I was gonna do a Risk of Rain series back when I was playing the game a lot in 2014. And you can choose your name every time, and I was just gonna name them different hentai, name myself different hentai artists every time. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm getting her up to level 35. I just want the flamethrower now. I just want the, I want the firestone now. Hi there, can I help you? I just like some of the names, like, I don't need counter because it's stupid in this game. It only works on normal and fighting type moves. I don't even, like, a lot of the hentai artists, I forget their names, but I know the names of their works, so I just go off of that. Because a lot of them are just, like, Japanese names, and it's like, alright, I'm not gonna remember that. So if I'm not mistaken, this one up here can give us the HMs for, like, teams for, like, Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, and, shut up, James. Rock Slide. But I don't think I need any of those. I don't think I have anyone... I don't think my playing team can actually learn Rock Slide. Or Ice Beam is what I was more concerned about. Shit, should I... Can anyone learn Ice Beam on my squad? Can Nido King learn Ice Beam in this game? Let me check. Because I know we can learn... I know, yeah, I can learn it in future gens, but... Alright, he can learn Ice Beam, rad, so let's do that. Rad, that's my answer for, Lance. I didn't have an answer for him. Shit, is it fresh water that gives it to you? Team 13, Ice Beam, wonderful. What are some good hentai? Now, I'm not gonna fucking recommend you guys porn, you're all children. That's why I love Nido King and Nido Queen so much, their movesets are so vast. Well, yeah, because they realized Ice Beam was... Well, no, in this game, Blizzard's the real OP one because its accuracy is 90. So once Blizzard comes along, I might actually drop Ice Beam. Well, yes, Lazy, but I can recommend you porn in the Discord. Ice Beam is such a fantastic move, it's so good. I love that accuracy. Dead ass accuracy is not a funny thing that I just said. Okay, last thing I want to do before we take on the gym. KECLEON's PC. I forgot you could actually deposit items in any one. I thought you had to be in the one back home, so I'd carry a lot of this shit for a long time. Did I deposit a rare candy? Oh, it's not like it matters. We're not gonna need the coin case anymore. Wonderful! If we had 15 likes, I'll give you another porn artist. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, don't accidentally link to the wrong Discord like I did. Fucking Christ. You all got to see the Church of the Burning Effigy of Crabominable when you were not supposed to. You all get the Mission Church, it's the best you're getting. Just watching the leg shoot up. I don't even have a good one on hand, so... It's another case of me remembering their works, but not their name. I don't even know about the one artist I was going to recommend, because all of his stories end up being exactly the same. It's like, oh, look at that. This young man is good at the sex. He makes the older woman do the thing. Well, yes, people doing that on their own times. This is the worst back sprite I've seen in my entire life. Oh my god. What the? Someone got paid to draw that. Oh my god. What I do with the burning effigy of a Crabominable in my room, I'd fucking die. It's a fiery monster in my room. Jesus Christ. He's a goddamn roaster! Name him Chicken. Funny. Oddish. Ooh, Con Kid kill. Now I have to send other things out. Oh, Metamorphosis or whatever it was. Hello, General Van! Right, now I gotta heal up because the whole reason I wanted to do, Erica's gym now is... I could just use Dig, huh? Why didn't I just do that? Oh. That's Vulpix, baby! Maybe now that I've used, yeah, Bridget is just, it's a very well done character. I was going to say something super roundabout, like if I was a girl, I'd be gay for Bridget, and I'm like, wait a minute, I could just say I'm straight for Bridget, but... I don't know. I could do that. Hunter x Hunter isn't really something, fun. I don't know, I'm getting further into it, and I like the York New City arc, but I have no, drive to go back to Hunter x Hunter. It was so boring. Well, yes, I'm bi for Bridget. God damn, with the rap. With the Michael Rosen rap. Wonderful. Was Tom capitalized there, but Peeping wasn't? Are you Peeping Thomas? Oh, sir, you big fucking dope. Though speaking of characters we'd be gay for, and also Hunter x Hunter, Kurapika. Mein Gott. Ivy's. What is with that thing's left eye? Like its left, our right. What in the don't look at me! Oh my god, get the fuck away from me, gross fucking Ivysaur. Well, if Kurapika's your son, I'm gonna fuck your son in the asshole. Cause mein god. I feel like characters like, I don't know. Someone said like he's just Sasuke. And I'm like, oh, he is. It's totally just Sasuke. I mean, of course, you know, Kurapika came first, but... Or... They both started in 99, didn't they? I feel like Hunter x Hunter started first. No, Hunter x Hunter started in 98, right? I don't know, the 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime made me really feel like Leorio and Kurapika are gonna absolutely just slam. Like, my god, like, they're baiting that ship hard. Hunter x Hunter started before Naruto, okay. So yeah, Sasuke's discount Kurapika. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize that they were gonna actually switch out. What is this? What is this? What is happening? Oh no, Mr. Chu's stuck in a tree. And I have to go right back out because I gotta get Konkit back to full health. Mr. Chu got cut down. He was crying. KECLEON's like, Dad. And he's like, did you just call me Dad? And like, they never talk. They don't talk about it for a while again. But secretly, like, they're both like, this is a real pivotal stepping stone. Are like in their relationship. Like, KECLEON realizes that he's beginning to see Mr. Chu as a father figure, and Mr. Chu is like, you know what? This really is like having a son. Don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. Joke's on you, baby. I brought both. Yeah, I'd say I'm like 90-10 by, like... The vast majority of men do not appeal to me, but... sometimes. And I seem to have, like, a real, a definite type. Because, it's really just, big bears and cargo shorts that just, my god. That gets Comic Junior throbbing, as they say. I'm gonna see if I can handle this one without wanting to heal, because, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, it's something about the cargo shorts, too. Because that's when I first, you don't outgrow being bi, but let's just skip past that, I guess. When I first realized I was bi, there was this one dude in my class in 2016, and he's like I mentioned, he was like he was a larger dude, curly hair and this big beard, and cargo shorts, and I looked at him a lot, and I'm like, I didn't realize that I was staring at him a lot more than I thought I was, and then, he came into class, and he, not Bara, he wasn't, like, buff, he was just fat. And he shaved his beard one time, and, like, my heart hurt, I'm like, why am I so bummed by this? And I realized, like, oh fuck, I was into him. Yikes. Another good example is if, anyone who follows the, metal dude, Rashad E.B., like, he does, like, Undertale metal covers, was his big one, Toho stuff. No, dude, laugh at it, it was a funny realization. He has a guest artist in there, Caleb Hiles. He does his own stuff, but specifically in Rashad's cover of the My Hero Academia Season 4 opening. My god. My god. Yeah, like I said, 90-10. You know. Anime Twink does me well. I like Tangela. Tangela just looks sad, I suppose. I want him to be better. That made me feel like I don't know. Anyway, so in regards to Erica, do we want to go into Anime Smash Pass or no? Sure. in regards to Erica. Jesus Christ! Has anyone struggled with Erica ever? I thought her levels were lower than this. In regards to Erica. Were I trans, I would change my name to Erica. I'm gonna fucking lose to Erica. Oh, no. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking... No! No! I'm gonna do it! I forgot I had Mr. Clown! Why is Nidoking named Rebecca? Because, Rebecca's mom named him that. Hit that dab, baby! We did it! Erica ain't shit. Love you, Erica. I love the name Erica. Now I can use strength in around in the Dido. Now you just want to use a Dido. Yeah, it's whatever, honestly. It makes it, it gives it a little more oomph. Don't need Leech Life, but we're gonna need Mega Drain. A little bit of grass coverage. Cool, so that was a lot scarier than it should have been. My god. I really didn't think we were gonna make that. Yeah, I figured Erica was in her late teens. I don't know what the application process for becoming a gym leader is, though. Because it really feels like there's no application process besides being like a prodigy, I guess. Except you can just hand it down to your kids, because Flannery in third gen was like, yeah, this is my grandpa's gym. It ain't now. Yeah, I think all the first gen gym leaders are legal. Maybe not Blaine. Blaine looks like it might be 15 to 17. Yeah, Sabrina feels like she's probably in her early 20s. Like, I'm gonna say, like, 21 to, I'm gonna say, like, 21 to 22. '21 to 22? Yeah, 21, I'd say. Nah, Blaine, I'm not sure about Blaine. Yeah, Tate and Liza are definitely just kids. And then, like, all the Trial Guardians in Alola are specifically mentioned to be between, I think, like, 11 and 19. Which is a weird way to handle it. It's like, hey, kids, you want to deal with potentially dangerous totem Pokemon? So I don't know, it's just a touch odd to me that that's a choice that the Alola League, well, they didn't have a league, it was like, those are just island traditions, I suppose, so... Yeah, I could see Misty being younger. A Nintendo Switch behind the poster. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Son of a bitch, Kong Kid! Why do you keep dying? I get it. You're a baby fox. Get over it. I'm gonna tell you, gym leader, that I used to think, and I still kind of less so now, but when I was a young boy of whenever 4th gen launched, 12, I was ludicrously attracted to Fantina. Make fun of me all you'd like, but I still think it's a crime that there is so little porn of her. Everyone else is surviving just fine, and I can pull their own weight. What were you expecting, James? I'd like to be the dude in Fantina's dress, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Fantina just absolutely just sent young me into a tizzy. Oh wait, I don't even need to heal up. I've got potions. I've got potions. Yeah, people are setting off fireworks near me, but it is almost 9 here. I liked Candace a lot. I mean, I just like that whole snowy area in Sinnoh in general. I'd like to get my 4 balls on Fantina's head. Wink. Oh, that's a lot of members. You know, it's nuts that you'd think if I used Ember on a coffee and it would just explode. Maybe I should just wait to use Conkit.
I'm just a sucker for pain.
Well, Cyrus is hurt because he doesn't have any eyebrows. Stream name, KECLEON the Painful. In-game chat, anime smasher pass. Comic is into people. Comic does not, deny anyone. Well, that's not true. He is types. Like, I'm not attracted to Steven Stone. I don't think, I can see why people think he's attractive, but I am not at all interested in, Steven. Even in the fan art that tries really hard to make him sexy. I'm like, nope, I don't feel it, buddy. You're not doing anything for me. She 46, I'm 46. Cynthia being 21 feels weird. It feels like she's a lot older. The Ace Attorney series, I want to try it, but I never do. But I never do. Is this layout slightly different from Red and Blue? This feels slightly different. I feel like I'd like Crasher Wake. No, not Crasher Wake. I thought Cynthia was like in her like 30s or 40s. Like, she looks fully grown. I feel like Blaine would be really fun to hang around with. Like, he just seems like he'd be a cool dude to pal around with. Why did you come here? God, just why? I do kind of like how, or not even kinda. I really like how, Fire Emblem Three Houses is moving away from, like, how every woman is just ludicrously attractive. Like, unattainably attractive. Like, Edelgard or whatever her name was just like feels like what someone would actually, like an attractive person would just like look like. Compared to someone like Camilla, who is like, alright, no one is gonna look this flawless in battle. Everyone in Nor is starving, there's no way you're looking that perfect. So, no. Yeah! It's not even ugly people, just... It gets to a point where, like, if something is too perfect, it's boring. Like, for my favorite example is, like, a lot of, like, professional porn. It's like, yeah, everyone's, like, perfectly made up, the lighting's perfect, and, like, it's so, like, formulaic. It's like, why am I watching this? It's not even arousing about how, like, clinical this is. Like, the amateur shit with the better lighting and, like, body flaws, it's like, oh god, this is so much more, like... I can easily get into this more than, like, this, you know, overly made-up, boring shit. So, there's my porn rant. And it's in the same vein as, like, a lot of other things. If something's too perfect, it's boring. I want something with flaws. Because the flaws are what makes something interesting. Thank God for that burn, because I was really feeling... Don't poison... Oh. This tiny fox baby is fucking poisoned. Claude, for some reason, reminds me of Pokemon Go. Like, I know I was just complimenting Edelgard, but Claude's gonna have to win me over. Because I don't feel like he actually belongs in that world. Fate Grandor, like, I kind of want to get into Fate, but I don't want to do gacha games. Because guess what? Homeboy likes to make sure his money actually gets him something, you know? God, I'm really hungry, but I ran out of calories for today. Like, Mia's so cute. Like, I love Mia. As evidenced in my Fire Emblem Path of Radiance playthrough, where every time she's on screen, I'm like, ah, yes, my wife. I mean, Fate Hentai is just so, like, prevalent. Like, my usual Dojin site is always littered with, Titania's hair is stupid. I'm just gonna come out and say it, her model looks dumb. The Dojin site I frequent, like, is always littered with, Fate Dojins. To where I know a lot of these characters exclusively through porn. Yeah, but that 1,000-year-old... Oh yeah, she looks like she's 9, but she's actually 1,000 years old. That trope is just trying to justify your pedophilia, so fuck it. Not your pedophilia specifically, but anyone who legitimately believes that excuse holds water is, probably not to be trusted. Double Edge is stupid in this game because it only has 100 base power. See, I didn't think, like, he could ever find a way to make Merlin attractive, but if Fate's done it, more power to him. Oh yeah, Hyper Beam was fantastic if you were a physical attacker. I mean, because, yeah, if you want to fuck someone who looks like a kid, chances are you just want to fuck kids, so, you know. You guys hear those fireworks? They're really loud. Raticate's actually really good in this game because Super Fang and Hyper Beam is such a fantastic combo. Like, always lower them to half, which is generally enough range for Hyper Beam to do it. So he was actually the star of my show in my Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. I named him Remy, so I called him Lil Chef the entire series, and he won. You see, Tiki is fine in Awakening because, you know, she's now a full-grown adult. But, I don't know, the people who are like, oh yes, my dragon lolly, blah blah blah, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. You as a person do not appeal to me. I'm so fucking hungry. There's a lot of TMs in here. What's this one? Is it like... Teemo 2's Razor Wind, isn't it? Why do I remember that? Anyway, Razor Wind is stupid useless as well, because who wants an 80 power base move that needs a charge turn? I mean, you can just chuck that in the gen... Actually, I don't know if... Just chuck it in the generals, whatever. Who has the lift key? Yeah, Pan is just... Pan is a very attractive character. Oh, it drops automatically in yellow. Awesome. That's so much better. Who did I use in... Who did I marry to... I married Pan to Frederick. Because I was gonna marry Frederick to Anna. And it's like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, no. So I married Frederick to Pan. And then I recruited Yarn and just didn't do anything with him. Just kind of let him. Just let him be. He's too scared to die, so fuck it, you know? Shoot, I have to go to the very bottom there. But yeah, who did I get? Like, I was gonna marry Gaius to Noe, and then I realized that that's stupid, so I just didn't let Noe marry anyone because children shouldn't be getting married. I married Cordelia because, as people who are known, people who know me know that redheads on Pegasi are it's kind of my go-to. As evidenced when I married Hinoka in Fates. But let me tell you, in Fates, Scarlet. My god, Scarlet. But yeah, marrying Cordelia was a mistake because that means, like, I had the opportunity to abort Severa and I didn't take it. Yeah, Reconnect Snowy would be cute. Oh my god, you know what? I married Shiro and Kana in Fates, and that was creepy. I married Longku to Tharia. Not another step, right? Who did I marry? Did I just forget to marry off Gaius? No, I married Gaius to Olivia. So my Inigo is orange haired. I didn't know who else to ship them with, so I'm like, alright, and then I kept, like, it got to the point where it's like, we've clearly gone too far, so let's just keep going to see what wacky shit happens next. And it's like, yay, piggyback rides! Will you marry me, Kana? Give me a piggyback ride! And I'm like, oh no. Put Shroomster out in front. Well, the whole reason I wanted to even play Awakening was just to marry people off. I didn't really care much for the tactics. Shiro and Kana aren't siblings. If I play through Revelations or Conquest, I'm going to marry Valoria. Uh-oh. Forgot about that. You have the attack stat of a baby plum. I married Chrom to Sumiya, and I really regret doing that. Because the game's, like, baiting it way too hard. Oh, well, they're cousin fuckers, that makes it even weirder. Well, that's more on them than me. They didn't have to listen to me when I told them to fuck. Shroom Star! I like Valoria so much because I had so much fun doing her voice in the Conquest LP. And then that's become just a crippling desire to hug her. Were I to marry Valoria in real life, I would probably never actually have sex with her because I just want to hug her all the time. Is there anything else over here? Hello, what's this? Iron! Valoria's not for lewds, Kay! Here, Rebecca, have this. I don't know, like, if furries were, like... What would be the, like, the legality, like, with that behind furries? Like, if they, like, if, like, cat and wolf girls and fox girls or whatever started happening in real life, like, how long do you think it would take, or would it ever become legal for, like, marriage between the two to happen? You're acting like I haven't done the Jabanian voice mid-sex. Yeah, just gonna leave off on that one, huh? Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, Monster Musume is always like, yeah, it happened really quickly, but we have to make sure things are okay, and it's like, I don't know, like, would it ever happen? Because, like, what's also, like, the catalyst behind it? Is it just, like, wolves and cats are getting sentience, or, like, some mutant strain happened, and now some humans have some animal DNA? So, like, it's basically just a human, but, like, they have fully capable tails and ears, and also retractable claws. So, I mean, what would the legality on that end up being, do you think? I think I started using Donald, and I just forgot to finish him. If I start streaming Awakening, I'll probably use Donald. There's a lot of characters I want to use now that I actually know how to play Fire Emblem. Okay, so if we head all the way back to the right now, we can start with Silphka. Or no, we should go all the way to Lavender Town. Yeah, let's do the Lavender Town quest and call it a stream. Gee, thanks, I'm gonna share this bottle of water with everyone else. I was about to say Saffron City's color was fine, but, one also hurts. I like how the Game Boy palette handles some things. I think it's charming, but, sometimes, man, it hurts. Da 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 da. Smoke pot to avoid aliens. I really don't like the Cinnabar. I always have to look up a guide for Cinnabar Mansion. Alright, so you're literally the only one who's ever gonna get Psychic on my team. I thought maybe Vulpix, but nah. We don't need Pound if we have Headbutt, so now we can have Confusion and Psychic. Cool. If life gives you lemons, eat them. For your enemies, kids. Oh my god. 48 luck. That feels... No, I'm not going to be using Kabutops. And I also... No, I'm not going to be able to. If this were red and blue, I would have had my team fully done by now. But unfortunately with this one, I have to wait till I can move Snorlaxes. Shoved him in your fucking urethra. Urethra! See, this is a good color palette. It's easy on the eyes. This also feels like something the Super Game Boy made. I'm gonna watch the hell out of the Bento Oreo anime. That might actually make me like Part 5. It's Broly! What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead, but mine are! Ah! That's him falling down a elevator shaft. I can't tell if I like this sprite or not. It looks a little plain, I guess. Oh my god, you're gonna love Steel Ball Run. It only gets better and better. Shelter, huh? I really forgot what this team was gonna be about. Because I know his team in yellow is really wacky compared to red and blue. Vulpix? Me too! What's Iron Man and Fire Emblem? I was thinking Iron Man and RuneScape where I can't trade with other players, but it's not like I did that in Fire Emblem anyway. Yeah, this team is just full of babies! I'm murdering infants! Stone Ocean is one of my favorite parts. A lot of people don't like it. But I love Stone Ocean to death. I'll defend that one. I'll defend that to my death. Like, it's like my fourth favorite part, but that mostly speaks leagues to how good my other favorite parts are. Hey, Rap. If someone dies, they die for good, never resets. Fuck that. Fire Emblem, Permadeath is my least favorite part of Fire Emblem. What, so why would I choose to do a series where I definitely lose them? What? You stinker! My Raticate's fucking dead! I actually thought his Pokemon was supposed to be, evolved. His Eevee was supposed to be evolved by now, I think. I swear I fought a Vaporeon of his at this point. Oh well. My favorite part of JoJo is... I would have said 8 at one point, but I think it's slipping back to 7 because 8's going in a direction... 8 went in a weird direction I'm not sure if I really like. I haven't really liked the last couple chapters. So definitely 7's my favorite right now. Then 8. Then 2. 4 and 6 change their position so frequently that it's actually hard to say. Then 1, then 3, and I try to forget that 5 exists. I try to forget that 3 exists a lot of the time, too. So, you know. But I don't want to be stressed when I play video games. It's not why I play video games. The only video game I've played in recent memory that does stress really well is Hollow Knight. Because if I'm in a stressful situation, it was my fault, and it gives me an out if I'm clever enough. Hollow Knight is also very good, and you should all play it. Oh, peace out, Reb. Hope you have fun with whatever you're doing. I don't mind certain FPSs. I really liked Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And I'm starting to finally appreciate Call of Duty Black Ops. Because these are the games we play when my friends come over and we drink. Oop, well, you're dead. Elixir! Spelled wrong. Beat me not! Please don't do it, I'll cry! I guess I could put a Shroomster out front since it did. I thought I accidentally dug. I don't really care much about Call of Duty stories. Like, people are like, oh no, they don't have a story in Black Ops 4, and it's like, who fucking cares? No one's playing it for the... I'm not gonna say no one. Some people play it for the story. I don't. What can I get rid of? You can't really sell Moonstones for much, so get the hell out of here. I'm not gonna max out the decks. I would not Vor given the opportunity. No, because that would be murder. Yeah, Voring someone would kill them. That would be murder. James, I know you didn't just put loss in my fucking chat. KECLEON found Awakening. I wish I could find Awakening, my god. I don't know, because, like, I hate when I, like, swallow something that's just a little too big and I feel like I'm choking. I feel like I'm constantly on the verge of vomiting if, I bored someone. So when I was younger, I thought this entered Purified Protected Zone meant you were in a totally different dungeon. So, like, you'd have to walk through it twice to get back to the one you were going through. So my dumbass got myself lost because I got worried about that. I really thought that wasn't gonna work. Oh, what a fucking node, Jesus. So no, I would not Vor. I like food too much to just throw it up out. That'd be like bulimia. And what would they do? They would just sit inside of me and be like, haha, yes, I'm within you. What would I do with that? You know, what are the logistics of Vor? One thing that really pissed young me off is when I first got when I first turned 17, I'm like, finally, I can buy rated M video games. So I remember I went to this really scummy looking GameStop and I walked in there. And I'm like, cool, I got money for Tales of the Abyss, and I also found Metal Gear Solid 2 for 89 cents. Well, 4 with 4 lines is a potential way you can write it. It's not frequently done, but it is technically correct, IIRC. And so I got Metal Gear Solid 2 for 89 cents. And, so I'm like, cool, they're gonna ask for my ID, and I'm gonna be able to provide it. Because I'm 17 now, bitches, I can buy rated M video games. And, so I buy the games, and he never asked for my ID, and I'm like... Ask for my ID? I'm 17. You have to ask for that, right? And I'm like, shit, why didn't I just try to buy Skyrim when I was that young then? Because I really wanted Skyrim, and then when I finally played it, I didn't like it, so... Yeah, crucify me, I don't like Skyrim, I think it's stupid. I don't like WRPGs. At all. I find nothing interesting about them. I think I've been carded every time at the liquor store except once. The longer my hair gets, I notice the longer it takes people for, longer it takes them to ask for my ID at the liquor store. No, I think by the time I tried to buy Skyrim, like, I don't think any of the DLC was even announced. Well, no, because if I was going to try to buy a rated M video game, if they just told me no, I'd be like, well, that was a waste of my goddamn time, wasn't it? Oh, oh, no, I had to let Spore go away because this moveset needs something different. Oh, that's so upsetting. Something fell out. One rare candy. Actually, this could work. Be gone, intruder. Be gone, thought. What a spooky fucking ghost. Now, Marowak's yellow sprite is infinitely good. Or infinitely better than their red and blue sprite. The yellow sprite is stupid. Or the red and blue sprite is stupid. Okay, bye. Oh, fuck, I forgot you guys were here. Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we fucking murdered him. The chat went by very fast without me realizing it. Meowth's like, please don't kick me again. Alolan Marowak is one of my favorite Alolans because I love how drastically it changed from regular Marowak. Like a ground type going to Ghost and Fire. That's the shit I wanted. I hated the Alolans that were just like, I didn't hate them, but I didn't like how a lot of Alolans were just, it's the same, but now it is also Dark type. Didn't like that too much. I wanted more wacky shit like fucking Sandshrew becoming Ice and Steel. That's what I like. We did it! You will regret this. Haha, they said the line. Probably actually should have saved this for the next stream, huh? So I want there to be 4 streams, but I don't think there's going to be enough content to fill out 4 streams. Unless I stop using the speed up key. I love when they immediately just warp us there. That one's fun. I prefer this. I'm just going to chuck Awakening too, it's too much. KECLEON, your Pokedex quest may fail without your love for Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. Make them sleep. Or wake them up, rather. Yeah, I don't need Awakening anymore, I can just play this all the time. Alolan Golem is great because it's just a railgun. Alright, so let's dump off some of the items we don't need. I was gonna sell that. I forgot what that was. I don't need the lift key anymore. And the Sylph Scope. So we can just chuck all the other items. Yeah, some of my videos got hit with the yellow mark of death. I know Fire Emblem Path of Radiance episode 12, for example, don't get him. Right, what were you? You were Horn Drill, and you were Double Edge, yeah? Yeah, I don't need you.
potions for a second. And 2 nuggets. Yeah, it's weird, because a lot of them are just like, yeah, you know, we'll take your ads away, and then the second I'm saying, like, give them back, they're like, okay, but then sometimes they'll... Episode 12, they, took them, gave them back, and then took them away and won't look at it again, so that one is, not helping, but, so that's that. So, I think now it's a good time to end the stream, so, because we got a lot accomplished, and we get a lot accomplished, next time as well, so... That should be good! Wonderful. So, thank you so very much for joining. This was a lot longer than I actually meant for it to. Thank you so very much for joining me. Next stream will be on Saturday, and that will be more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. And speaking of Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, 4 more streams of that left. I have 4 planned, and the finale is going to be very special, because it's going to start earlier. It's going to start earlier, probably, because they usually start at 9 p.m. I'm probably going to start that at 4 or 5 p.m. EST. Because that one has the potential to go on for many, many, many hours. So, we'll worry about that one in about a month's time, so we'll worry about that then. For now, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. May the week ahead be good, and just remember, the clown is on your side.